Зачем мы отмечаем годовщину ее убийства? 15 лет назад, в разгар чумы, едва не погубившей Дану, наемный убийца напал на дворец, где я родилась, и убил маму. В борьбе за власть те, кто подослал убийцу, пытались сделать меня пешкой в своей игре. И преуспели бы в этом, но мой отец, Корво Атана, выследил их и уничтожил их заговор. Была бы моя мать довольна мной теперь, через столько лет. Теперь начался новый кризис. Чудовище, которое газеты прозвали королевским убийцей, убивает моих врагов так, будто за этим стоим мы с отцом. И я не знаю, сесть мне на корабль, чтобы уплыть на край света, или казнить всех приближенных.
Ваше Величество.
Мне уже не нравится эта церемония.
Ваш перстень. Все, вы готовы.
Спасибо, Алекси. Открывай двери.
Ее императорское величество Эмили Колдуин.
Мои верные подданные. Сегодня мы собрались, чтобы почтить память моей матери, Джессамины Колдуин. Да живет ее имя сквозь века.
Эмили.
У тебя усталый вид, отец.
Каждый год надеюсь, что в следующий день памяти Джессамины будет полегче, но нет.
Вот бы мама была на троне. Я скверная императрица.
Ты учишься. Не думай о провокаторах. И мы поймаем королевского убийцу, рано или поздно.
Люди говорят, это ты, что эти убийства — отчаянная попытка защитить меня.
Нет, кто-то убирает твоих врагов, чтобы свалить вину на нас.
Вот бы сбежать от всего этого.
Ты же не сидишь в заперти. Думаешь, я не знаю о твоих прогулках по крышам? Держись. Скоро все закончится.
Защитник короны и отец. Давно уже пора было запретить совмещать эти титулы.
Ваше Величество, прежде чем начнется церемония, у нас неожиданный гость. Герцог Серконоса.
Рамзи говорит, у герцога особый подарок.
Любопытно.
Его светлость Лука Абеля, герцог Серконоса.
Механические солдаты? Как странно.
В чем дело, Рамзи? Я таких не допускал.
Ваше императорское величество, и вы, защитник короны Корватана, уроженец нашей родины, Серконос приносит вам соболезнования и дары, что напомнят вам о нашей земле, восходящей звезде южных небес.
Мы благодарим вас, герцог.
Не спешите, ваше величество. Вас ждет величайший дар. Семья. Знакомьтесь, это пропавшая сестра Джессамины, законная императрица Далила Колдуин.
Не может быть.
У моей мамы была сестра.
Моя дрожайшая племянница.
Это...
Ложь.
Мой отец, император Эйхорн Якоб Колдуин. А Джессамина — моя младшая сестра. Когда она умерла, я была не готова заявить о себе, и мне пришлось покинуть Дану. Теперь я вернулась.
Если вы и правда сестра моей матери, гостите здесь сколько пожелаете.
Бедный мой воробушек, я пришла освободить тебя от гнета короны. Отец обещал мне трон много лет назад. И вот я здесь.
Повежливей. Эмили Колдуин, дочь императрицы Джессамины Колдуин.
Защитник короны. Пора тебе ответить за все убийства. Жизнь в моем дворце защищала тебя до сей поры. Услышьте все, ваша законная императрица вернулась.
Слава императрице Далиле! Далиле Первой! Арестуйте Эмили Колдуин и ее отца за преступление королевского убийцы!
Что?
Мое сердце стали не пробить. Обращу тебя в мрамор.
Нет!
Милая моя, со временем ты меня полюбишь. Возможно, однажды я даже заменю тебе мать. А до той поры я пригляжу за тобой.
Я запру леди Эмили в ее покоях. Затем отправлю Колдуина сюда. Мой отец спустил все, когда я был мальчишкой. Поэтому я ношу эту форму и отправляю сопляков на патрули, вместо того, чтобы пить в стрелковом клубе.
Капитан, я слышала крики. Леди Эмили, в чем дело?
Вольно, капитан Мэйхи.
Нет!
Вот, значит, игрушка защитника короны. Кому нужен складной меч? Говорят, что у вас в покоях есть что-то вроде сокровищницы. А золота там столько, что хватит купить весь остров. Говорят, что кольцо — один из 2 ключей от нее.
Что случилось, Алекси? Тронный зал. Отец! Одна я не справлюсь. Надо выбираться. Наверное, не стоит спешить. Надо укрыться где-нибудь. Мне нужно подумать. Пёсья яма. Подумать только. Иногда я даже скучаю по тем временам.
В конце концов, ему есть что терять. Он из древнего хорошего рода, а теперь, когда он помог законной императрице занять трон, о семействе Рамзи снова заговорят, об этом стоит помнить.
В который раз я вижу этот горизонт. Такое чувство, словно все изменилось. свалила какая-то ведьма. Но как это возможно?
Леди Эмили, вы в порядке? Где защитник короны?
Это переворот. Мой отец, коротко говоря, он в заточении.
Бегите из башни через сокровищницу. Сегодня в доках одна дама, капитан корабля, искала защитника короны. Найдите ее и бегите из Дануола.
Алекси, прости меня. Прощай. Нельзя медлить. Эти ублюдки заодно с Рамзи и герцогом Серконоса. Предатели.
Выходы из тронного зала перекрыты, значит, нам можно не...
Что тут случилось? Надо осмотреться.
Что?
Смотреть в оба! Везде ищите! Вот, не поплатишься! Я...
Нет, сука, нет!
Больше не буду с ним расставаться.
Опять ты! Никуда ты не денешь!
Этот замок сделал Антон Соколов. После крысиной чумы я провела здесь столько ночей. Надо взять. Королевский убийца как-то со всем этим связан. И с герцогом, и с Далилой. Боюсь, они мне понадобятся. Даже если я вынесу отсюда все эти запасы, Далилу они не победят. Может пригодиться. Надо укрыться и понять, что происходит. Мне нужно добраться до доков. Что бы на это сказала моя гувернантка? Велела бы не сутулиться и выйти замуж за Вимана. И спросила бы, когда закончилась война 4 корон. В 25-м. Надо выбираться из Данолла. Как мне помочь отцу? На что ради этого придется пойти? Подлый предатель. В городе полно людей герцога. Мне нужен корабль.
Капрал Мур проверил королевские покои. Эмили Колдуин, похоже, сбежала. Ее нужно найти. Приказ ясен? Разойтись, все на поиски. Мы теперь служим герцогу Серконоса и будем с ним до конца. Обратного пути нет. Тут кто-то есть? Думаешь, тебя не слышно? Осторожней! Никуда ты не денешься!
Внимание, граждане Дануола.
Жители Дануола. С сегодняшнего дня Далила Колдуин стала нашей новой императрицей. Слава Далиле Первой.
Бывшая императрица Эмили Колдуин объявлена в розыск как изменница.
Думаешь,
За
ты умнее
укрывательство Эмили Колдуин полагается штраф и арест.
Жители Дануола, оставайтесь в своих домах. Не выходите на улицу, пока не закончится смута. Что там?
Там точно кто-то есть.
А, что за...
Я ужасно устала. Один раз за другим.
Нужно убираться отсюда. Поговорю с капитаном этого корабля.
Перекрыто? И что вы мне предлагаете делать?
Это меня не касается. Шли бы вы лучше домой.
Если я не пройду, моему магазину конец. Вы погубите мне все.
Проклятие на мою голову!
Уверяю вас, не стоит сейчас ходить по улицам. Ступайте домой.
Нужно убираться отсюда. Поговорю с капитаном этого корабля.
Перекрыто? И что вы мне предлагаете делать?
Это меня не касается. Шли бы вы лучше домой.
Если я не пройду, моему магазину конец. Вы погубите мне все.
Тут кто-то есть?
Уверяю вас, не стоит сейчас ходить по улице.
Это Эмили Колдуин.
Ступайте домой.
Получай!
Жители Дануола, помощь беглым преступникам отныне карается смертной казнью. Помогайте городской страже в эти трудные времена.
Уже дышать нечем.
Он что, считает меня идиотом? Я знаю все свои языки. Еще парочку.
Я прошмыгну как-нибудь мимо этих уродов в форме и зайду в башню. Хоть на что-то я еще спас. Леди, вы должны меня выслушать. Уверяю вас. Леди Эмили, вас сложно не узнать. Столько монет с вашим лицом.
Произошел переворот. Меня обвинили во всех грехах. Мне плевать, как выглядит мое лицо.
Я Меган Фостер. Работаю на вашего старого союзника, Антона Соколова. И я здесь, чтобы сказать, на юге затевается нечто жуткое.
Я поняла. Корво мертв. Герцог Серконоса с женщиной по имени Далила. Они перебили всех в тронном зале. Потом, не понимаю, что это было, и мне пришлось сбежать.
Порой другого и не остается. Это мой корабль, падший дом. Говорите, и мы выйдем в море.
Я доберусь до Карнаки, где начал королевский убийца. Там же недолго жила Далила. Может, тогда я пойму, что происходит.
Истинная дочь Корва. Сразу видно. Выходим?
Да, в путь.
Am I still aboard Megan's ship? It feels odd.
What is this place? Where am I?
I can feel something moving closer. Watching.
Empress Emily Caldwin. I am a friend of your father's from the bad old days. I never expected us to meet. I watched your mother die at the hands of schemers who wanted your little empire. Then you were rescued by a man in a strange mask. I thought that was the end of the excitement. But someone yanked the rug from under your feet. You've lost your throne and your father. And I promise, Delilah won't just give them back. So, what are you prepared to do about it? Your Imperial Majesty? And are you clever enough to do it without spilling a river of blood? I asked Corvo those questions 15 years ago. This was the moment that changed him. Now it's your turn.
It burns from the inside. I feel like I'm standing at the edge of something. All the stories, they're true. Incredible. This is how I'm going to save my father and reclaim the throne. Corvo mentioned being here once.
Know you. Do you remember? It's been so long, and you've been through so much. Even as an echo of myself, it's good to know you're there.
Mother? You're here, but you're not here. In my hand, but somewhere else.
Only the last of my essence, with you for a while. If only I could reach across this great expanse and take you into my arms. But I have this to offer. My gift and my curse. Summon me to your hand, and I will guide you when I can. In the sky here. There is no sky. You shouldn't be here. No one should.
Who is Delilah really? How could she? I don't understand.
There's no one quite like Delilah. I watched her pull herself up from blood and filth, until she was in a position to steal from the wisest scholars in the Empire. Survival and ambition, art and magic, with a cunning that makes fawning sycophants of those around her, all of it leading to what you saw at Dunwall Tower. Delilah's playing the long game. She took all the abuse the world could deal out, and now she has a crown. But I'll let you in on a secret. She's got her eyes set on a much greater prize.
When I was 10 years old, bored with my lessons, I dreamed about sword fighting and sailing the ocean. Now I'm realizing that the world is stranger than I ever imagined. Everything I know has been turned on its head, but I'm dealing with it the best I can. When you look at the great jeweled map at Dunwall Tower, Karnaca is the southernmost port in the Empire. A fat, red ruby. That's how I always thought of it. Up close, the city smells like the ocean and strange spices. Up close, it's a tangled story of blood and ambition. The birthplace of my father. Megan Foster is a stranger, but there's something that makes me want to trust her, despite her guarded disposition. She got me out of Dunwall, and I need answers. Delilah and the Duke made me look like a murderer, using the Crown Killer to butcher my political adversaries. They took what was mine, and I'm gonna get it back.
Must be cursed. Daft old man, this is some shit. Back to that city. What would we have done in the old days? All sharp metal and shadows, we'd say.
All right. You've explained part of it. But what were you and Sokolov doing here?
The old man loved Karnaca, but he'd caught wind of a conspiracy tied to the Crown Killer. He wanted to warn Corvo.
There are reports about tensions rising, corruption, street violence. I didn't give it much mind. Usually the local authorities resolve that sort of thing.
The new Duke has let things slide. But Sokolov concluded he might be the head of the conspiracy. He came in looking shocked, and if you've heard his after-dinner stories, you know that's unusual. We were going to set out for Dunwall, but something happened.
The Crown Killer.
Yes, the hatch ripped open and Sokolov screamed. All I caught was a glimpse of someone carrying him across the deck. I followed as long as I could, toward Addermeyer Institute. It's run by the alchemist Hypatia. Maybe the Duke is using a patient of hers. The Crown Killer.
Addermeyer. All right. I'll get inside. The Crown Killer has to be eliminated, and if the Alchemist will cooperate, maybe I can learn something about what happened to Sokolov. Wish me luck.
If you need my luck, Sokolov's as good as dead. When you get done at the Institute, disable the watchtower. Once it's down, I'll bring the boat around. We'll take the skiff to the shore when you're ready.
Mortimer Ramsey. The Duke couldn't have pulled off the coup without someone inside the City Watch.
Into the harsh world. You are alone, but for a few allies.
Ready for me to drop you at the docks?
Let's go see the streets where my father grew up.
Off we go then.
It won't do to be recognized.
Take you to Adamire by boat, but security's too tight. The Grand Guard have a watchtower there. Go inland and use the carriage station. Before his death, the old Duke of Serkonos spent decades building up Karnaca. After Duke Luca Abel took over, he started draining the wealth out of the city as fast as he could. Orgies and week-long feasts.
Having more fun here than we were in Dunwall, it seems.
Watch yourself on the way to Adamire. The Duke's given the Grand Guard run of the city. Strangers get attacked on sight.
I'll keep my head down.
This is a good spot. Reach Adamire, take out the Crown Killer, and find out where Sokolov was taken. The alchemist, Hypatia. She'll help if she can. Sokolov likes her.
I'll see you later at Adamire. Just wait to bring up the boat until after I've disabled the watchtower.
Shouldn't have eaten that. Now I'm paying. That's what happens when you're half starved all the time.
Welcome to Karnaca, stranger.
Which ship is that out there? You know the skipper?
The Dreadful Whale. No, it's not on the register. Maybe one of the... Yeah, recent orders from Warwick.
Let's give it a day or two. If she's still there, I'm gonna ask her friends with the Grand Guard to take a squad on the search. Give the group time to load up the content down there.
I'm hungry. Might be time to spring for fishing. Why cover your face? Are you worried someone might recognize you?
Just don't forget about me.
Interesting getup you have there. Covering your face.
I'm scared. Something's up.
Your face is covered. The Grand Guard won't like that. Why does she want that apartment? Dust everywhere, no matter what you do.
Somebody's packing weapons. You worried someone might recognize you?
I told her once, I told her 1,000 times. It ain't my job to check on the grinders.
I'm sure it's safe.
Sometimes I think she's deaf on purpose.
I mean, I trust my butcher, but how can you be sure there aren't any completely gross?
Someone, protect me!
Guard! No.
Someone! That's not right. What's going on here?
That's Adamire in the distance.
I don't want to die. I won't tell anyone, please.
Your face is covered. Are you worried someone might recognize you?
Hello there.
She's right up.
Nah, not this time.
You know that was supposed to go to us. What are we supposed to do now? We're out of money.
Careful with that sword. Grand Guard won't like it.
Fellow Sir Conan, in the Duke's absence, I have the following announcement. Restrictions are now in place due to the political assassinations conducted in the name of the former Empress, Emily Caldwin, and carried out by the former Royal Protector, Corvo Attano. The Grand Sir Conan Guard will be stopping and questioning all foreigners and new workers on the streets of Karnaca. Compliance is mandatory.
Your face is covered. The Grand Guard won't like that.
Are we gonna let a few blood flies stop us?
I'm in. Just remember to move slowly, and don't get too close to the nests.
We don't even know if the people inside had any money. We just know they're dead, and the place is infested with blood flies.
Carl, going through there puts us on the other side of the wall of light.
If you want out of the city as bad as I do, this is our chance.
No. More likely we all get stung to death. Then we end up hatching more blood flies for the next group of idiots who
An underground market. Illegal trade means weapons and ammunition.
And the imminent arrival of His Grace Luca Abel, Duke of Serkonos, now Royal Consort.
Hard times under the Duke and his Grand Guard. A man has to be ready for anything.
Return to Karnaca. All official government activities. Travels and additional tariffs.
Don't be greedy, friend. Let's hope you never need help.
Hey, come here. I have something that might interest you. My name's Mindy Blanchard, and you look like someone who goes into places where you don't belong. Want to help me with something? You scratch my ass, I'll scratch yours.
I need to get to Addermeyer Institute. Can you help me with that?
Yeah, I know how to do that. You go get a body for me, and I'll help you with your problem. Don't worry, he's already dead.
A body? That's odd. From where?
The overseers are holding him at their outpost. They think he was a kind of a witch. I want the body for reasons of my own. Sneak in and take it, then meet me in the old basement below the dentist office near there.
I'll think about it.
Enjoy the air here. I, for one, ain't selling fermented stock.
The sound of my own voice. It's like I'm talking to a stone wall for all
News isn't good, they say. They should do like a new customer with coin, I bet. thought we could do business. Ah, you want blueprints for better weaponry? You won't regret it. I'll take that deal. I shouldn't deal with strangers.
Somewhere in the woman is beating a servant. He is but a boy.
Everyone is looking for me. It might pay to be discreet.
The tea.
I told you what would happen if you reported me. I warned you. Please, you gave me no choice. Please? It's too late for that, Rapallo. Guess what happens next? This is how we get rid of snitches. If anyone asks, he just ran through it. Yeah, we couldn't stop him. What the? Stop! Hey, is the windmill turning all right up there? No problems?
The Wall of Light. From the time of the rat plague.
You're scaring me! Miserable rat. I told you what would happen if you reported me. I warned you. Please, you gave me no choice. Please? It's too late for that, Rapallo. Guess what happens? That shouldn't have happened.
The wall of light from the time of the rat plague.
Nothing here? Let's have a look around.
Hard times. Hard times. Gotta be on the lookout.
Hey, where do you think you're... You hide your face, coward! Think you're... Miserable rat. I told you what would happen if you reported me. I warned you. Please, you gave me no choice. Please? It's too late for that, Rapallo. Guess what happened?
The wall of light from the time of the rat plague.
Miserable rat. I told you what would happen if you reported me. I warned you. Please, you gave me no choice. Please? It's too late for that, Rapallo. Guess what happens next? No! This is how we get rid of snitches. Remember, if anyone asks, he just ran through it. Yeah, we couldn't stop him. Hey, is the windmill turning all right up there? No problems? Huh? Where did you disappear to?
smell the stench of the void. There's something perverse in this place. A stream of untruth.
Karnaca was a lovely city once, before the Duke began choking the life out of the place, before the Crown Killer started painting the walls red. Now you're here, and I have to wonder whether you're gonna give it that final nudge, or pull it back from the edge. We've both seen cities go bad before. Vermin, blood, and betrayal. It's happening again. I hope you're ready.
We're conducting a search for heretical artifacts.
What? Here? Listen, I only need
This area is restricted on the authority of the Abbey. No one is allowed inside.
I work at the processing plant, so unless you need whale guts, I can't help you. Careful with that sword.
amble just outside the lights of our city. Places we do not recognize, and whose voices are strange to us. The girl was taken from her home the next night, locked in a cage of iron, and toppled into the canal. Her corruption was eradicated for the safety of all those who lived around her, all of you.
Instead, they're made in a few locations,
ourselves to the cries of the apostate, to the heretic, and in doing so, we save countless others from the horrible discord that awaits them beyond death. What was that? Yes, what was that? Did you hear that? What? What the? Over here! Stop!
District Crown Killer.
Let's see what you got!
I'll have a look.
Help me! Someone! Anyone!
Hey, where are the...
I'll cure the world! Come out! You're going to pay for his death!
Protect me!
I'll stand against the faithless any day. Intruder! I smell heresy on you. I'll feed you to the house.
Boat of my own. That's the life.
Now sits on the throne in Dundalk, and that the Duke of Circinus is in her thrall, as is whispered in parlors and alehouses across the Empire. Do not doubt. We will verify this claim, and we will act. Smoke will billow. Fires will lick the stones of Dunwall Tower. And at the end of it all, the Abbey will stand in the ashes. Wherever they go, even filth. A young girl came to me on the 14th day of the month of harvest. I will never forget her words. She looked up at me and asked what shrines to the outsider could be found across the Isles. She affected a look of innocence, but beneath it I saw guile. My suspicions arose at once, and I questioned her sharply, until she confessed to playing alone in an empty woodcarver's shop at the edge of town. Each day for a week, she crept back to that place, and there in the cellar, she found cloth of purple and red, suspended from the walls, and a wretched altar of candles burned low.
Sometimes I wonder if it
some
would be
small
better to craft
trinkets
the music. Boxes at each enclave.
And a few
here in the city,
left by those within the outside.
Instead, they're made in a few locations, kept from us, and shipped out. It seems dangerous.
Far worse to have the knowledge and construction materials scattered across the Isles. The metals used to make the devices are unusually rare. The techniques, if applied by anyone but the most faithful, resolute overseers, border on heresy.
I suppose you're correct. It grieves me to imagine what cultists might accomplish if they took the music boxes and perverted them to their own ends.
Exactly, brother.
What's going on here?
What was that? Come out, wherever you are.
Vice Overseer Liam Byrne.
This won't go unpunished.
Non-being. Only those who turn from the seven strictures risk an endless existence, adrift in the void, the dark sky without stars, the cold...
No, nobody there.
Let not the wanderer into your home, friends. Avoid the stranger, for their time to sink roots into the bedrock of the community has passed. Those who wander are untethered by family and neighbors for reasons tested and true. It is oft because they have turned their backs on tradition and on the seven strictures themselves. A wanderer. There is a tale, a decade and a half old. A tale most often shared from overseers or overseers. Apart from the flocks entrusted to our care. Apart from those we give our lives to both chastise and protect. Sometimes, this tale is told within our mightiest enclaves. And sometimes, it is told around campfires during our most remote pilgrimages. It is the sorry story of a man, most high within the Abbey, who was banished during the Rat Plague. His name may not be spoken, and all written record of his existence has been erased, so grave were his errors. To fall from the pinnacle of discipline to the muddiest ditch of disgrace, that is his tale. To once wear the cloth of the High Overseer, and to later bear the heretic's brand across the flesh of his face. How did this come to pass, brother?
More Grand Guard soldiers. Best to avoid.
House one night. Now I'm covered in shankers.
I'm sure it's nothing. Someone just heard a dog bark or something. Because now we're all on edge.
Huh?
What's
Let's
going
see.
on?
What was it?
I don't want to die.
Into the road! Walk it away! Seems like a shit assault.
Punch and shambles just outside the lights of our city, whose faces we do
Far
not
worse to have the
recognize,
knowledge
and
and
whose
construction
voices are
materials
strange
scattered across
to
the
us.
aisles. The metals used to make the devices are unusually rare.
The girl was
Techniques
taken
if
from
applied
her
by
home
anyone
next
but the
night.
most faithful, resolute
In a
overseers
cage of iron
would
and
border on
toppled
heresy.
into the canal.
I suppose you're
Her
correct.
corruption
It
was
grieves me
enigmatic.
to imagine what
For the
cultists
safety
might
of all
accomplish
those who
if they
lived
took the music
around her,
boxes and
all
perverted
of
them.
you. What's going on? It
Probably
sounded like...
nothing,
Did
but-
you hear the cries of the apostate, to the heretic? And in doing so, we save countless others from the horrible discord that awaits them beyond
That is what I
death.
should have said. Now I feel remorse.
The Abbey
People bother
will
me all the
not
night.
allow the shadows of the void to fall upon you. We will brandish the light or the flame as we must to keep
Vice Overseer Liam Byrne.
Virulent.
The peace. Only those who curse in the void, the dark sky without stars, the cold, lifeless ocean that surrounds us all and threatens to devour the earth and the sky and all things in between. Trust in the trust in the Abbey. Stay to the flesh that is familiar, that of the fowl and sheep, the ox and fish from the cold ocean. Those who take the flesh of the rat drifting through the void for all the remaining hours of all the remaining years, until the world is swallowed itself by the void, and all manner of things are destroyed. Set a table for your family that will keep them safe. Lay out a meal that would cause you no shame should your neighbor come.
heretic's body is important, even though I don't fully understand the situation. We'll wait for the Vice Overseer.
When should Byrne arrive?
He's engaged currently. He'll send someone else. Maybe Overseer Kendama. Until then, stay where you are.
The heretic's corpse attract blood.
The carriage rails are electrified.
A glittering thing. That's all it was. A bauble, a trinket. Yet it caught my eye. Why be tempted by such gilded nothings?
I told Miss Lucia Pastor that they wouldn't let us take the carriage. Adamir is closed to the public.
Adamir Station. This should take me out to the Institute.
Not even people who need urgent...
More Grand Guard soldiers. Best to avoid. This must be the alchemist's apartment. Alexandria Hypatia. The bloodflies have flourished with all the Duke's executions.
Anyone here?
Who are you? Stop! End of the road for you! I'll tear you to pieces! You finally know your place.
Meyer Station. This should take me out to the Institute. More Grand Guard soldiers. Best to avoid.
I told them it was too skinny. Told them he wouldn't last a day. Ah, poor kid. Why do I always have to be right? You can rot in the void for all I care. I've got enough to do. What's the matter with you?
2 more months, she says.
so.
We should rent another boat sometimes.
Sure.
Last time? No. Playing dice tonight. You in?
That's it. The body Mindy sent me after.
One way to say it's Abby. Every man, and these people got to listen, they never do. It drives me mad. Am I being presumptuous? Oh, I'll never get used to it.
Come on. Hurry up. Whoever are... Hey, you got it. Put it down in the hole. Good job. Take this.
I won't ask you why you needed that. So how do I get to Addermire?
I just sent one of my boys to turn off the power to the carriage rails. When the juice is off, you can walk along the rails and get where you need to go. On the other side, there's a station that will take you to Addermire.
Better than nothing. Thanks for your help. Now the power's down.
Bloodflies for a second.
The Addermeyer Institute of Infectious Disease. Alexandria Hypatia, chief alchemist. Once it was a solarium for recuperating aristocrats. Now it's a place of alchemical study. The Crown Killer's taking lives in my name and has to be stopped. It's my hope that Hypatia can explain. They say she's brilliant and altruistic. Well respected across Serkonos.
Looks like they're doing maintenance on the carriage relay again. Should we check it out? Nah. I'm just making sure it's still in order, I guess. Nobody comes around anymore. But you never know when the Duke's gonna send someone out here to check on things. It's odd, but he keeps an eye on Addermeyer. Before I got transferred to Addermeyer, I saw one of the Crown Killer crime scenes. Whoever tore that old couple apart, they were enjoying it.
So what do you think, then?
I don't know. Coming back at dawn, smudges of blood on the windows. I don't know what to think. Maybe the Duke found some new bear or ape from Pandysia. Keeps me up at night just thinking about it.
You make sure she stays where we want her. I think she'll never leave Addermeyer. Remember this.
That's the watchtower.
enjoy watching history warp as words pass from the lips of one to the ears of another. Imperfectly formed, half understood, poorly remembered. In the years to come, the story of the Crown Killer will be twisted and bent, hammered like soft metal. By some accounts, a monster that had to be put down. By others, a victim of treachery, preserved because in the end, you found another way. But you'll always remember the truth, won't you? Your truth, at least.
Deputy Squad decided to add her fire to watch one woman. Yes, sir. Martel asked why we're not out bashing the howlers.
What I would give for an entire squad.
Who opened this door? You're so dead!